Hasn't hypnosis for weight loss just been overdone? Hi, I'm Holly Stokes with the Brain Trainer, and I want to share with you 3 reasons why we need new approaches to weight loss. So the first one is there's a lot of myths in the weight loss dieting world. And commonly people think, oh, I'll just eat less and move more. And even recently, I've heard some hypnosis audios that have talked about you will lose weight and you just need to eat less and eat less. The problem is that especially if people have been yo-yo dieting, sometimes they're not eating enough. They're not giving their body enough calories and nutrients to actually allow it to do its job of healing and repairing, rebalancing itself. And so this sets up a cycle of lowered metabolism. That's right. This is why 96% of dieters gain all the weight back plus 20 pounds more within about 2 years. And there's been multiple studies along those lines. So we know that diets are failing people. People are more frustrated with weight than ever. And the old approaches just aren't working. Plus, we have new research, new understanding of how foods affect the body. A calorie is not the same as a calorie. Foods affect the body differently. We know some foods cause a more alkaline response and other foods cause a more acidic response. We also knew that some foods cause more inflammation and some foods will spike that insulin release and cause your body to go into fat storing mode. Whereas other strategies of eating, healthy eating, whole foods eating, can keep your body in the fat burning zone. So that's reason number one. We have outdated myths and outdated approaches to how we are approaching weight loss. Here's another reason we need updated approaches. The old model of health and working with the body, and especially Western medical has this model. It's a mechanistic model that we're all running around in kind of a meat suit. And if something is going wrong, we need to correct it. So we will give it a pill, a drug, a surgery to correct the issue. This is the old way of thinking. People are looking for better answers. And we can find better answers if we adopt a systems model. The systems model is recognizing that the body is not just a sack of biological material, but there is a whole mind-body connection that is going on. When we look at the systems model, we recognize there's multiple influences that are affecting how people live day to day, how they create their habits and patterns, and especially around weight issues, how they are relating to food, eating food, how they're choosing foods, has a whole lot more going on than the meat suit model. So when we look at systems theory now, we have so much more leverage points. And especially in the field of hypnosis, we are particularly best suited to really understand this mind-body connection. Now, here's an example. We know that stress causes weight gain. When we think stressful thoughts, the body physically releases hormones, adrenaline, cortisol, epinephrine to put the body into fight or flight, to fight off an attacker or run away. The problem is people are staying in this elevated stress level and not getting their mind and body to rebalance itself, not getting back to that rest digest state, which is where the body will naturally doing its healing and repair. Now, we also know as hypnosis practitioners that most of the stress, some of it's from the outside world, but most of the stress is within our own mind. It's not just that the boss gave us a deadline, it's what we think it means that we have this deadline. We tend to worry, we tend to project negative things into the future, and all of these thoughts our body is physically responding to. So if we want to keep up with this evolution in humanity that we are already seeing, and this is definitely within our demographic as clients of hypnosis, They tend to be more open-minded. They are looking for better answers. They're looking for holistic answers, not the old style of the hypnotist is going to tell me what to do. But when we look at systems theory, now we have so much more leverage points to truly make a deep, profound shift for our clients so they can get on track to healthy lifestyle living and not just weight loss, but living vibrantly and alive. And of course, when we get them their results, people notice. People notice, oh, you're losing weight. What are you doing? I'm doing hypnosis. You should go see Holly. You should go see a hypnotist, right? And we love those referrals. Now, the third reason that we really need new approaches to weight loss is that people now have multiple issues. They're not just coming in with one thing. They want weight loss, but they also have a chronic illness. As of 2010, National Institute of Health and the Center for Disease Control said 1 in 2 people have a chronic condition, and 1 in 5 have an autoimmune condition. Both chronic conditions, autoimmune conditions can both be helped by diet, changing your diet, reducing your inflammation, reducing your inflammatory foods. This is definitely within our wheelhouse. We can help people change cravings, to eat healthier, eat better, feel good in their body, to physically help their body feel better. When people come in with multiple issues, it can seem really complicated. Oh, I want to lose weight, but now I can't exercise because my joints ache too much. Okay, well, what other leverage points can we use to help this person find their inner balance and get on track with their healthy lifestyle? So there's 3 reasons that we need new approaches to weight loss. And that is what my 2-day training at HypnoThoughts Live, July 23rd and 24th is all about. We're going to go through how to assess whatever challenge or issue your client has. There are usually multiple layers. And when we look at the systems theory, now systems theory, we're seeing the body as intelligent. It has a natural intelligence. It can heal if given the right building blocks. It can heal if given the right environment. Part of that environment includes our mental environment. So the body has a natural ability to heal, rebalance, and repair if we help it create the internal environment that it needs to do that. So we're going to look at this grand intelligence of the unconscious mind. Some people tend to see the unconscious mind as kind of a saboteur because a lot of our sabotage patterns are encoded in the unconscious mind. But when we start shifting our perspective to this bigger window, we can really enroll the parts of the mind that have been doing the bad habits and behavior. We can enroll it into creating the change so clients can keep a lasting change more quickly, more effectively, and more with better lasting results. Now we are also going to create a clear assessment. So single issue, multiple issues, you'll know what to do, how to find those core issues, what to prioritize. And it's not just the core issue, because yes, the pattern started somewhere, but it's also what are the habits, patterns, and programs that the client built on top of the original issue that then also caused the problem. So this is where we see kind of this tangled ball of yarns. And if we don't have a really robust dynamic tool set to understand what's going on, we can feel struggling with a client, or we're taking them through kind of, throwing the old hypnotic spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks. They're not responding to some of these old methods. And so when we really look at the grand intelligence of the body, we untangle this complicated knot. Now we can see there's multiple patterns, but each of these we can start addressing them to help the client get on their healthy lifestyle, their healthy way. So check it out, July 23rd, 24th. Now there are actually several benefits with this program. There's online material, 18 hours of online content. One covers both Healthy Eating Made Simple, plus Train Your Brain to Slim Your Body. Both of those are based on my 2 books. And the other content is also recorded step-by-step instructions, how to set up and run your 6-week or 12-week class program. So you can run this program that I'll share with you. You can run it individually with a client, or you can run it in a class or a group. Now, the other thing that this program will allow you to do, especially in going through this assessment, this detailed way of finding out what are those psychological hooks that are going on in the unconscious mind that need to be addressed in order for this to be resolved for them. As we identify these psychological hooks, there's multiple ways that we can find this content. And it makes the job for you as a practitioner super easy. You don't have to interpret, figure it out. We just ask the unconscious mind to tell us, and it does with the format that I'm going to show you. Quick and easy to do. And it also convinces, it's a convincer. It tells your client why they need to work with you, and that they know you're going to go through specific processes addressed to their issues. This also gives you easy ways to customize your program directly to these clients. People now are not, and they can find any kind of, recording online these days, but what they're really looking for is that customized, specific approach. They want to know that it will work for them. They want to know that you as the practitioner have the tools and the confidence to help them navigate this complicated tangle. By the end of this class, you will have that confidence, you will have that dynamic skill set, you will know what to do, what to prioritize. Now, as this training has been expanded to 2 days, we have some extra time. So you'll get all the core materials plus extra training in how do we alleviate, as I mentioned, stress. Stress is kind of that number one thing people take for granted, but it is a huge factor in weight gain. And it can also put all of your hormone balance systems out of whack, because these hormones regulate everything: satiation, fullness, when it's time to wake, when it's time to sleep. Your hormones are the communicator for everything in your body, when it's telling your body what it needs to do. So when one system is out of balance, the other systems compensate, they work opposite each other. So you will understand this complicated tangle, how to help clients navigate it through these multiple systems. And I know it sounds complicated, but it's actually super easy when we get that grand intelligence of the mind involved. And what you'll have at the end of 2 days, you'll have the assessment to sign clients, to get their high level of commitment. You'll know exactly what's going on for them, how to detangle that complicated tangle of yarns that's going on for the client. You'll have tools to take the client through a customized, specific, targeted program, and you'll have the templates to run a 6 and 12-week program. So you'll always know what to do. With the tools I'm going to share with you, again, it makes it super easy to recognize what's going on for your client. Even if you have someone that's sabotaging themselves, I'm going to show you easy ways to understand, unpack that, and unlock those parts of the mind. And we are going in that extra day, we have an extra training day. We are going to really dive in and understand how to unhook the sabotage parts of the mind. What are they doing? What do they need to understand instead? And often there's errant thinking that's involved, belief systems, even identity level systems. So we're going to talk about all of that, not just talk about it. There's processes, tools, and exercises that we'll be going through in that 2-day training. So you have just a few, almost like 1 week, to get your registration in, to get the super wonderful discounts of your ticket with HT Live and your post-conference class. Check it out, July 23rd through 24th, htlive.net. But you'll see all of the bonuses that I've included in this program for you at bit.ly/certify-weight-loss. And I will put that link below so you have that handy. Check out all of those extra tools and resources. Now, here's the thing, register right away, and I can start sending you some content to really understand some of this deeper level. So if you have any questions about what's included in the program, if you have any concerns about it, feel free to DM me and set up a free consult with me. That's right, we can just sit and chat, no obligation, see if it's a good fit for you and your practice and how it can help you grow your practice. Weight loss is like the bread and butter, #1 thing, but still, so many people are doing the mechanistic model, throwing that hypnotic spaghetti at the wall and hoping something sticks, where we're evolving. Public is evolving. We are becoming better as hypnotists because of these conferences where we are sharing and learning with each other. And it's time we really have updated approaches. We need to really recognize the mind-body system is this grand intelligence instead of the old model of working against it or shutting down the cravings, the habits, etc. We need to engage those parts of the mind to move forward in a more systematic way, a systematic approach, and in the systems theory. So if understanding the grand intelligence of mind-body system really speaks to you and you're interested in increasing your results as in taking people through hypnosis for weight loss, I really hope you'll join me in July, but sign up right away to get those extra discounts, 20% off in the next week. And if you have any questions, I am happy to chat with you. All right, I am so excited for HypnoThoughts Live, and I'm really looking forward to it. Again, 3 reasons that we really need updated approaches for weight loss. Old myths still circulating. It's calories in minus calories out. No, we know the research is different. There's a lot more involved. Foods affect the body differently. It makes a difference in your health, makes a difference to your body. The second one, we got to move away from the old mechanistic thinking to the systems theory, to recognizing we are not just a meat suit. We are this mind-body system that is interconnected. And as hypnotists, we are on that frontier. We are that cutting edge of mind-body medicine. And the third one, multiple issues. What do you do when somebody comes in with a chronic illness and they want to lose weight? The old, mechanistic system, when approach is not going to work. And how can we help clients get on their healthy way? Quicker, easier, and better. You'll be twice as confident as a hypnotherapist with these tools after this training. So questions, feel free to reach out and DM me. I look forward to talking with you soon.